Paint is everywhere, adding color and character to our homes, cities, and even the objects we use every day. But have you ever wondered where it all began, or how this simple mixture became such a vital part of human life? The story of paint stretches back thousands of years, starting deep in prehistory, long before written language or modern civilization. Imagine ancient caves, where early humans gathered around flickering fires. They discovered that by grinding charcoal, earth, and berries, then mixing them with animal fat or water, they could create the first paints, primitive yet powerful tools for expression. These early mixtures allowed people to leave handprints, draw animals, and tell stories on stone walls, capturing their experiences, beliefs, and dreams for future generations to see. As societies grew more complex, so did their paints. Ancient civilizations experimented with minerals, plants, and even insects to create new colors and effects, passing down their discoveries through generations. The Egyptians, for example, became masters of color. They developed brilliant blues and greens for their tombs and temples, using ground minerals and egg yolk as a binder to make their art last for millennia. The Romans took things further, expanding the palette with new shades and inventing more durable paints. Their murals and frescoes decorated homes, public baths, and temples, bringing color to everyday life. Then came the Renaissance, a true revolution in art and paint. Artists discovered oil paint, which changed everything. By mixing pigments with oils like linseed, artists could blend colors smoothly, add incredible detail, and create lifelike images that seemed to glow with light and depth. Oil paint's slow drying time allowed for careful layering and subtle shading, enabling masterpieces that still inspire us today. It set a new standard for realism and craftsmanship in art. For centuries, oil paint reigned supreme, used by artists and craftsmen alike. But as the world changed in the 20th century, so did our needs. People wanted paints that dried faster, were easier to use, and fit into busy modern lives. The demand for convenience and speed led to new innovations. Enter water-based paints. By using water as the solvent, these paints became safer, more accessible, and easier to clean up, making painting possible for everyone, not just professionals. No more harsh chemical smells or complicated cleanup routines. Painting became a simple, everyday activity open to anyone with a brush and a vision. Suddenly, transforming a room or refreshing a space could be done in a single weekend, bringing families and friends together in the process. Today, paint is more than just a product, it's a tool for creativity, self-expression, and transformation, available to everyone, everywhere. Open a can of paint, and you're not just looking at a simple liquid. You're peering into a fascinating blend of chemistry, creativity, and innovation that's been refined over centuries. Each swirl inside the can is a careful balance of science and art, designed to deliver color, protection, and personality to any surface it touches. At its core, every paint is made up of three essential ingredients: pigment, binder, and solvent. The pigment is what gives paint its vibrant color. The binder holds everything together and helps the paint stick to surfaces, and the solvent keeps the mixture fluid and workable until it dries. Pigment is a fine, colorful powder, often made from minerals or synthetic materials, that determines the shade and opacity of the paint. The choice of pigment can affect not just color but also how well the paint covers and resists fading over time. The binder acts like glue, locking the pigment onto the surface and creating the final finish, whether it's a soft matte, a shiny gloss, or something in between. Different binders can also impact how tough or flexible the paint is once it's dry. The solvent, meanwhile, is the liquid that makes paint easy to spread and apply. As the paint dries, the solvent evaporates, leaving behind a smooth, even layer of color. The biggest difference between oil-based and water-based paints comes down to the type of solvent used, which affects everything from drying time to cleanup. Oil-based paints use mineral spirits or turpentine as their solvent, which gives them a strong smell and a reputation for durability. These paints are often chosen for surfaces that need a tough, long-lasting finish like trim or furniture. Water-based paints, on the other hand, use water as their solvent. This makes them much easier to clean up with little to no odor, and they're a popular choice for walls and ceilings in homes. Today's water-based paints often use advanced acrylic or vinyl resins as binders, giving them impressive flexibility, resistance to cracking, and long-lasting color that stands up to daily wear and tear. Thanks to modern technology, these paints are now tough enough for most projects, from high-traffic hallways to outdoor furniture, offering both beauty and resilience. Knowing what's inside your can of paint helps you make smarter choices at the store, whether you're picking a color, a finish, or a formula that fits your needs. In the end, it's all about finding the right mix for the right surface, so your next project looks great and lasts for years to come. Oil-based paints are trusted for their toughness. They form a hard, non-porous shell, perfect for high-traffic areas like trim, doors, and cabinets. The slow drying time allows brush marks to disappear, leaving a glass-smooth, high-gloss finish. This classic look makes details pop and lasts for years. But oil-based paints come with strong fumes and require mineral spirits for cleanup. Good ventilation is a must. They're ideal for trim, doors, and metal surfaces where durability matters most. Some even use them for furniture to get that lacquered look. It's more work, but the results are worth it for the right project. Water-based paints are the go-to for most homes. They're easy to use, low odor, and clean up with just soap and water. Quick drying means you can finish a room in a day. Modern formulas are durable and washable, great for walls, ceilings, and even busy hallways. They're flexible, resist cracking, and don't yellow over time. Low or zero VOCs make them a healthier choice. Perfect for living spaces, bedrooms, and kitchens with the right sheen. For most projects, water-based paint offers the best mix of convenience and performance. It's the modern standard for a reason. Hybrid paints, also called waterborne alkyds, blend the best of oil and water-based paints. They use synthetic alkyd resins in water, offering a hard, smooth finish with easy water cleanup and low odor. As the water evaporates, the paint cures to a tough, durable film. Hybrids level beautifully, making them ideal for cabinets, doors, and trim. You get the durability of oil with the convenience of water-based paint. They're perfect for high-use areas needing a flawless finish. Slightly pricier, but worth it for key projects. For demanding jobs, hybrids are a smart, modern choice. Let's compare oil and water-based paints side by side. Oil-based paints are champions of durability, perfect for trim and doors. Water-based paints have caught up. Premium acrylics are tough, flexible, and resist cracking. Water-based paints win for easy application, low odor, and simple cleanup. Oil-based paints need mineral spirits and good ventilation. Water-based paints dry fast, touch dry in an hour, ready for a second coat the same day. Oil-based paints take much longer to dry and cure. Oil paints give a super smooth, high sheen finish but can yellow over time. Water-based paints keep their color and are less likely to yellow. For health and the environment, water-based paints are the clear winner, low VOCs and safer for families. Oil-based paints have higher VOCs and need more care. For most interiors, water-based is the practical choice. But for ultimate durability and gloss, oil still has its place. After picking your paint type, choose the right sheen. Sheen is how shiny the paint looks, and it affects both style and durability. Matte, flat, hides flaws and gives a soft look, great for ceilings and imperfect walls. Eggshell and satin are popular for walls. Subtle shine, easy to clean and durable. Satin adds a bit more gloss, perfect for busy areas. Semi-gloss is shinier and tougher, ideal for trim, doors, and kitchens. High gloss is the shiniest and most durable, but shows every flaw. Best for accents or statement pieces. The right sheen balances the look you want with the cleaning and where your space needs. Think about where you're painting and how much use it gets. The right finish makes all the difference. Now, let's bring everything together and see how to choose the perfect paint for your home, step by step. Whether you're tackling a single room or planning a whole house makeover, picking the right paint makes all the difference in both appearance and durability. For living room walls and ceilings, opt for a high-quality water-based acrylic paint in eggshell or satin. These finishes are not only easy to clean, but they also offer a soft, inviting look that works well with most decor styles. Eggshell is great for hiding minor flaws, while satin adds a gentle sheen that reflects just enough light to brighten up the space. Ceilings, on the other hand, look best in a matte finish. Matte paint helps conceal imperfections and creates a smooth, seamless appearance overhead, making your room feel more polished and cohesive. When it comes to trim and woodwork, durability is key. Oil-based semi-gloss paints have long been the classic choice for their tough, washable surface and timeless shine. If you prefer something easier to work with, hybrid enamels offer a modern alternative. They're simple to clean up, dry quickly, and still provide a smooth, professional finish. Kitchen cabinets take a lot of daily wear and tear, so you'll want a finish that stands up to frequent cleaning. Hybrid enamels are ideal for cabinets, combining the best of both oil and water-based paints. If you don't mind a bit more effort, traditional oil-based paints offer unmatched hardness and durability, but require more time and ventilation. For exterior surfaces, modern water-based paints are designed to flex with changing weather, resisting cracking and peeling over time. Oil-based paints, while excellent at blocking moisture, can become brittle and may need more frequent touch-ups in harsh climates. For most outdoor projects, a high-quality water-based exterior paint is your best bet. It's easier to apply, dries faster, and is better for the environment, making it a smart choice for families and DIYers alike. Always match the paint type and finish to the specific job for the best results. Consider the surface, the amount of traffic, and the look you want to achieve before making your final decision. The right paint choice not only saves you time and effort in the long run, but also keeps your home looking fresh, vibrant, and well cared for year after year. Don't forget to select the right sheen for each surface: glossy for high traffic areas, satin for a subtle glow, and matte for a modern, understated look. With a little planning and the right products, your next painting project will be a success from start to finish. Paint is more than just color, it's the foundation of a lasting finish. The right paint prevents peeling, scuffing, and disappointment. Oil, water-based, and hybrid paints each have strengths for different jobs. Oil-based for hard-wearing trim, water-based for easy, beautiful walls, and hybrids for high-use, high-visibility areas. Knowing your options empowers you to get the best results. Next time you're in the paint aisle, think beyond color. Consider durability, finish, and ease of use. The right paint turns a house into a home you love. It's the final touch that protects and beautifies your space.